Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I want to say you are welcome to my house. I think you are aware of the situation at the airport this morning with my family. At about 8 o'clock this morning, my wife and my children, my wife have decided to take the children for vacation to come back for the July 24th protest, to go for at least 1 week because of the trauma and other situations. While at the airport, they check in and everything. Later I will call that I needed to come to clarify that I am aware that my wife is traveling with my children. And I drove at the airport. I met with the immigration authority there and I spoke to them, and the guy also called the immigration commander there, also called the immigration boss for operation, and I talked to him. He said they only wanted to know if I'm aware, because my wife is traveling with a lot of children. She was traveling with 6 of them. She made 7. I got there, I made her clarity, and they said you can go. We allowed them to go. Later, within the next 20 minutes, after the president had landed already, they called me back. They said I needed to go and fill in a form. I said, okay, no problem. I drove there. While in the process, at that time, they were finished stamping. Immigration was finished stamping my wife and my children's passport. Wanted to get out, to go and enter, the bus, to get on the plane. They called them back. They said they have received instruction from the higher up that they shouldn't allow my wife and my children to leave this country. So, when I got there, I said, okay, since people are not allowing them to leave, can I get the passport? The immigration commander said to me, no, we can't give the passport. I will have to go to immigration to go and pick it up. So I asked them, have I committed any crime, or my family have committed any crime? They said no. But we received instruction that your family shouldn't travel. So I left there and called the IT and Justice Minister. His number was sent to me by Councillor Kofa, Honorable Councillor Kofa. So I placed a call to him. I said, Mr. Minister, are you aware of the situation at the airport? He said, yes, I'm aware. The president just touched down and he gave instructions that you and your family shouldn't leave this country. I said, fine. So can I get my passport? He said to me, no. We can't give you your passport. We have been ordered to seize even your luggages. When I say your luggages, because anything that belongs to my family belongs to me. So they seized everything, seized the passport. My family were humiliated from 8 o'clock this morning up to 11 o'clock. You know, we are here again because I remember sometime last year I called program for the children, and this president having respect for children. He sent people, civilians, went there, they brutalized the people, children, spoiled the party. People came here to my house and opened fire at my house. And the situations out there are rating the international community, the UN, the ECOWAS, the EU, the American Embassy on so many occasions, telling them about the harassment that have been placed on me and my family by this government. And has also said to them that this president has decided to take me and my family left. This is a clear indication that yes, he has decided to do so. What the children got to do with what I am doing? I'm a politician. If you want to get to me, you can get to me and leave the children out. But because the government do not believe in the welfare of women and children, that's why you see a lot of rape going on in the country, in the eyes of this government. And the government is aware. All the situation, the abuses of children in this country. Here is the situation again. I want the international community to know that my family have been harassed, my family have been humiliated by this government for no reason, because of my critical stand against this government. I am a part of this government. When the government go down the drain, all of you will be icing us. What happened? You were in the government, what did you do? And let me say this. People will say the way Yekeh is talking, he's getting afraid. No. This is how my supporters want me to talk. I don't feel pleased talking this way. This president believes in aggressiveness. this president believes in people being aggressive. I'm not changing my tone. I want this to be clear out there. This situation will not make me go back down. Some may ask, what's the next step? The next action will be taken by my lawyers. We are consulting right now. I'm consulting my lawyers. We are going to take the next action. The next course of action will be taken. I formally called the ECOWAS ambassador today and told him about the situation. Some people say before you travel with 4 or 5 children, you need to get a paper from Justice Ministry. This is not the first time my family traveling. My wife has traveled on so many occasions with my children. She has not been requested any document. They have not asked her for any paper of such. We agree we needed to get document, but why were their passports stamped? Their passport was stamped. But because of the dictator, this president, and we have said this time without number, that with this dictator being president of this country is heading nowhere. We are calling on ECOWAS, UN, the international community, the American embassy, to get involved. To get involved. If this president or this tenor thing by behaving like this to my family, my children, will stop me from being part of Jonestown, he's wasting his time. I mean, July 24th, he's wasting his time. The protest will hold. The protest is going to start from July 24th to the 26th. He better take away my life. Let him leave my children now. Let him leave my wife now. Come for me. If you think I am the problem, then come for me. So I will take cautions, but I will take you put over to my wife. She saw the situation. She was abused. Can you imagine? My wife was abused at the airport. They kept her there. They seized the children's food. They seized everything. They seized everything. Where are we heading to? So I stopped that far.
Yeah, check for your name.
Okay, my name is Yekeh Kolubah. Yekeh Kolubah wife. This morning when we sat at the airport, when we got there, we went through the normal process. We were checking in. After that, they gave me my passport with my boarding pass, everything. And then we got at the immigration area. So when we got there, they were checking the bigger one, they were taking their photos. And then this guy came in to whisper to the other guy. When he whispered, everything changed. He said, you need this paper. I said, which paper? He said, this paper is the paper to show that these children are your children. I said, but since when this other process started? They said, no, we've been asking for, we've been requesting for this paper. I said, I don't know about it because last year, my husband and I, we traveled to Liberia with these children. At that time, I was pregnant. When I came back, December, I went with my children to Nigeria. You didn't request for this. Why now? They said, but this is the process. If you don't have this paper, you will not travel. I said, so how do you get it? They said you have to pass through the Justice Ministry and the Gender Ministry and before you get it. I said, but the airline will soon be here. Is it that you people don't want me to travel? Because my husband is critical on this government. For what? I believe we are Liberians and nobody is more than Liberians than their friend. So they started talking and talking. At the end of the day, we called my husband. He came. There was this guy that even started insulting me that I'm taking drugs and other things because I was trying to express myself. And I told him, I said, I'm not taking drugs. Maybe if your mother and your wife taking drugs, but not me. In expressing myself, I don't think that I need to take drugs. I believe this is my right and have my children. From this morning, the children they wasn't even able to eat breakfast because we have to get their own time. So I'm not supposed to talk for what? And how at the end of the people talk, the noise went down. So my husband said, oh, I'm here now. Can my family go? He said, yes. At the end of the day, they said, every one of you should come. So we went through the process. They stamped our passport. Getting in. This guy, I don't really know his position at the airport. He came and said, give me all your passport. And I started laughing. He said, your husband have to come to make paper. I said, which paper? He said, he need to come. And how he walked away with my passport. I said, you'll do anything that you want to do. At the end of the day, my husband came. You know, with his older sister, they went through the process. The place of court to say, we can leave. And I was angry. But my husband started telling me that I shouldn't talk. I said, no. It's too much. Is it wrong to criticize government? And I believe this is what they are doing, and they're proving themselves, everything that he's saying. So why should they stop us? So that was it. They stopped us. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, after this press conference, I have to go to town to get clothes. Because all our clothes, I just entered before buying food for my children. So if the government is breaking it this far, my father was a politician, and I believe they didn't bring it on us. We were in and out. So this other government bringing it on Yekeh Kolubah family. But one thing I know, they have somebody that is more than government, which is God. Our trust is in God. We depend on God. So what they are doing now, let them continue to do it. We are calling on everybody, the international community. The women know what to go through, what women can go through to give birth to our twins. It's not an easy process. I had this, my children, 2 weeks. They came here with amen. Now when you ask my children, they will tell you how they was afraid. So they was the reason why my husband and I was okay. Say they are on this vacation, we will take them out, and, you know, to have the vacation. So they will count because it was seeing the people having arms. I said to say that day we were going for work. 2 weeks when I gave birth, and now my children are 6 weeks, and they are behaving like that. We don't have nothing to say to this government. But if the thing is right, if we are think he can do it to me today, trust me, one day, government comes and government go. Everything will be over one day. Thank you.
Yeah, so what are some of the things they confiscated from you?
My things.
When I was saying the baby food also.
Yes, everything. I told you, carrot only bring the children milk that I just bought.
Look, they seized everything from them.
They seized everything.
They seized the children food.
Passport.
They came back just how you see them. Everything was seized.
Yes.
Honor the instruction of this president. When the president was in the air, everything was okay. But when he touched ground, when they told him that my family were at the airport, that when he gave the instruction, I am saying the president, the IT Justice Minister said that to me. He can't deny it. His number was sent to me by Honorable Kofa, and I placed a call to him. He can't deny it. He can't deny it. Okay, don't agree. We needed to have some papers for my family to travel. But do they have the authority to seize my family passport? Do they have the authority to do that? Do they have the authority to do that? Do they have the authority to seize my family clothes? My children are here right now, no clothes. I'm going to get clothes for them on Monday. How are they going to do it? What kind of country is this? Look, I feel very embarrassed the way I'm talking. This is not how I'm supposed to be very firm with you. If this is how my supporter want me to talk, then I will not talk. Because the president believes in aggressiveness. And the way I'm talking, you know, some people that don't know me to be there, they will say, oh, Yekeh is afraid. You lie, I'm not afraid. I am not afraid. And I would never be afraid of who? Afraid of this stand-up era? This man that have looted all the Liberian resources. the man that had enriched himself in less than 1 year, 2 months. This standard bearer that was very broke before becoming lawmaker. You people can bear me witness. I challenge him to bring a bank statement showing to the Liberian people that he took 20,000 US from his account between December 2017 to December 2018 before taking office. If you show me any people from that time taking 20,000 US from your account to build the properties, I said I will resign. But you know, I feel very embarrassed the way I'm talking. This is not how I'm supposed to talk. If this is how my supporters want me to talk, then I will not talk anymore. Because this president believes in fouling. This president believes in fouling. You know what I mean to bring armed men to my house? To come and put fear in me and my family? You know what I mean to carry people to terrorize the children? It was never condemned by him. Because he's very brutal. Because the president is a dictator. The president is a monster. I feel very soft the way I'm talking, very soft. And I will tell my supporters, I will not talk like this anymore. I'm going to talk aggressively because the dictator believes in honesty and aggressiveness. Let me say this to everybody. We will start the process. I'm in consultation with my lawyers. The process will start. And let me test the court process to see if there's any court, if there's no court in the country. You think I can talk to the Chief Justice? You're wasting your time. If the process is not transparent, I will say it. And if it's me, I'll be aggressive in talking to them. I will be very aggressive. I'll be very aggressive. So you need to go and tell your dictator that the battle have just started. He have not gone anywhere. The battle, I called the ECOWAS ambassador and said to him, Mr. Ambassador, the battle have just started. Look, there will be no day I will talk to the ambassador anymore when it comes to any situation. Because they are sitting in the country gone in the hole. The country is in reverse. Can you imagine we're talking about a serious situation? The dictator left from here to go to Guinea to go play football. Is he a serious person? Is the war taking this country serious? No. I said no. And I said no. Because they know also be football player. When you went to Guinea, the first thing they welcome him with to go and kick football. Is he a serious person? And I said no. The president is very unserious. The president do not mean well for the Liberian people. This president is carrying this country back to the war days. And the American embassy is sitting and watching. They have invested too much in this country. The American government have invested too much in the rule of law. We are calling on the American government to stop their support to the security sector in this country. Because when you check the security apparatus, this dictator, this president have implored all the ex-generals. Honor his instruction. Go to NSA. You will see General Power. Where is General Power? When I come out to Central Street, when General Power is so Yekeh coming, he run. You think I'm afraid of little boys? You think I'm really afraid of little boys? Those boys they are chicks. They are chicks. You understand what I'm saying? You people are journalists. You people need to go to the airport and ask the people why they seize my family passport. Because I know that I'm not protected anymore. I'm going to protect myself. I have said to my security, anytime I am attacked, they must defame me. In any way. In any way. In any way. In any way. You people are journalists. You people are watching the country going behind. You people have seen the country going in the hole. The president have instructed, let me say this to you people. The president have instructed and they should go and take money from what the place name? The insurance company. NASCOP. NASCOP should take $100 million. $1 million from the account for it to be used for the Jonas 26 celebration. You understand what I'm saying? Look, before the year and the country finish, there will be no money for pension people anymore, because there will be no money to NASCOP. This dictator will be taking all the money to go enjoy himself in Ghana with stars. The man is a star. What can you get out of a star? What can you get out of a star? How many investors have come in the country since the dictator became president of this country? You have not seen it before. You have never seen it before. The only investor that have come is DJ Droba, Marco Ishe. What the coach name from Ase Winker, Samuel Ito. Those are his investors. Man, said he used to bring presidents here. Yes, she was very wicked. She brought the problem on us. She brought this dictator. She brought the monster. She brought the baboon. She brought the monkey on us. Look, Mr. Stinaberra, Mr. Gbegugbe, Mr. 419, Mr. Football Player. We have just started. We have just started. If you think about stopping my family from traveling, ceasing infringing on the children's right, look at him. Look at him. Because he do not have interest in human being. Look at him. Look at the joker. Look at him. What can you people see all of him? Uno football. Look, God gave everybody a gift. This dictator do not have his gift in his head. He have it in his foot. That's what his gift is. He's supposed to go and play football. His gift is not in his head. Are you people not seeing that his gift is not in his head? When he went to Guinea, what did they give him? Look at the gift. They gave him football gift. Because the gift is in his feet. It's not up here. Here is empty. It's empty. Nothing in that barrel. The barrel is empty. And he knows that it's empty. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, you go and tell Gbagugbe, and he'll go to occasion and say he no more press. Look at him. Look at that labor. Look at him talking that like my 10-year-old son. I didn't come here as president. I came here to make force. Look at the monkey. Look at the dictator. Look at the monster. What he think he can do? Can he make me afraid? No, he can make you people afraid because you people can be afraid. Right now, when that man come here, I will start jumping and jumping on the table here. You think I'm going to jump? He wasting his time. Mr. Monster, Mr. Football Player, you do not have, your gift is not here. It's not in the head. Your gift is in your feet. If they have not said this to you, you better know this. I will stop this far because I'm going under control now because I want to speak my normal way. And my supporters do not want me to speak that way.
Mrs. Kolubah, when last did you travel with all 7 of your children?
Not 7, just 6.
6, okay. Okay.
At that time I was pregnant. December we traveled out of this country. We went to Nigeria.
They went to
December
Nigeria.
2018.
Yes.
Okay. So which flight were you supposed to travel on this morning?
Peace.
Peace. And to which country?
Accra.
Accra.
Well, Yekeh Kolubah, one may say that because of the travel restrictions on you, this is why, your family is being affected. What do you say to them?
Because of the
travel restrictions. The court has placed travel ban on you.
Yeah, but let it be on me now. What my family got to do with it? You think your crime you committed should go down to your family? No, crime is not transferable. According to them, I have committed crime. You understand what I'm saying? Because I am speaking. Because this president have taken the Liberia money and building his property.
You're talking about the second richest person in Liberia.
What you call second richest? Look at you. Have you seen money before you left? And like you have now owned even 2,000 what before. That man was very broke. That man used to pick people lip to eat because he was very broke.
The Forbes magazine just came up with the richest people in Liberia. George Weah came second.
George Weah came second. They say he had 80-something million dollars. Where was it? When you couldn't get a car to ride. Okay, I seen myself as senator for 3 years. They counted development fund and that were given to him. The district, the development fund that were given, they didn't show you one project he did. That man was very broke. That man used to go to King's FM to go collect 2,000 liberty from them before he eat. He never had nothing. What you call Forbes magazine? You think to go pay people to put you on Forbes magazine? You think I ought to it? He had money. He had money. Okay, I still challenge him from 2017 December to 2018 December. Then he showed me one bank. He shouldn't go to World Trade Center because all his documents are fake. He got no genuine document. All his documents are fake. You saw him, you had to go sign book of condolence. You saw the president spotting his own people. To read T, you have to see the T. To read H, you have to see the H. Is you a serious person? Mr. Bagubay, your gift is not in your head. Your gift is in your feet. Display, you can perform miracle for your gift to come up here. God gave you your gift in your feet and you misuse it. Look, we are calling on the international community to bring, to import, to compare him, to endorse the war could come in. Then you will know that he facilitated war. Are you not aware? I have said this. Time was a number. I got evidence that Ambassador Bagubay football player supported model. You understand what I'm saying? Then you talk about he had money. What kind of money he had? He had money for he didn't pay a house on Nan Street. Go and see his property now on Nan Street going in the water. He's carrying it in the ocean now. Can you imagine? He had all that money, he couldn't build it. You ever went to a hospital to rehab before? You had all that money, you were living in debt. Where the money? When the money came? Liberia, thank you, yeah, for liberating me. Because I was broke, I was almost in the grave. Thank you people for making me rich today. Look at him. As far as I'm concerned, right now, the president just get drunk now and they put him to bed because he's not to himself. He ain't able the country anymore. The only thing he can do now is to get drunk. When he gets drunk, they throw him, put him in a car, they run to him and carry him home to go sleep. That is why he's not composed. You think there should be no opposition in this country? There should be. Anytime there was opposition, and they're not working any government, Ellen was another demon too. You understand? But she was not running after people in the country. You used to see Buffer Chima whole day, he got one old grape in his hand with year lock on it. Every day he got some issue to talk about Manaseli.
Honorable Kolubah.
Did they put him in jail? Did they put him in jail?
Honorable Kolubah, some of the statements you are making here, one may say is kind of insulting to the presidency, and you could be held
responsible. My family have been abused and insulted, so he shouldn't be insulted. Then take me to court. If the president got he gave here, he will take me to court. Let him take me to court. You think you're talking for me? You think I'm afraid? Are you afraid for me? Don't be afraid for me. Look, it's too much. People came here, you put away, they open fire on my home. People came here in the presence of my children. They came to search all in my house here. I have been humiliated on so many occasions. You think I'm going to sit and just look at it? All of this is happening under the instruction of this empty head. That got his gift in his feet.
Yeah. One would say just yesterday you announced, that is COP, you announced a new protest that is expected to start up on July 24th. And today you have your family leaving. It is intended to take your family out of the country ahead of the protest.
I announced yesterday and my family bought a ticket since when?
Your family was leaving.
My family bought a ticket since when? You people are all around here saying, oh, your family not here, they will not be here for June 7. Did you see, you didn't see my family in June 7? Look, you think my family better than you people? I took my family there because they are not better than you people. Look, I'm speaking for the Liberian people. Look, as you have been one of the lawmakers that will say, since former President Taylor left from here, this is my first public work. I think it's about time for me to chop. You think the president have not called me on so many occasions? I have been tempted with 300,000 on so many occasions. If like you will receive it. Look at you, 5,000 dollars you will receive it.
You can reject $1 million.
You can never reject $2,000. I have rejected 300,000. What's wrong with you?
From who? Honorable Kolubah.
From the dictator. I say he can't deny it.
For what purpose?
For me to stop talking and he wasting his time, he just increased the momentum.
The president of the republic tried to.
Yeah, I'm talking about the dictator, president, ambassador, President Weah.
When did that happen?
I said he will tell you. Look, let me tell you something. These are just increased. These are just motivated. These are just add more gas. Put more gas into the car again. Yeah, just put more gas.
Honorable Yekeh Kolubah, upon your arrival at the airport, did you see the president?
Upon my arrival, I did not go with my family because of the same situation. My supporters said, don't go to the airport. Send your sister along with your family. But the second time when I was sent for before my family was there, yes, he was there.
And how was the interaction?
Interaction with who?
The president.
The instruction was given. When I call the Adi Joseph minister, he said the president said you and your family should in trouble. You think I want to leave until after July 26? Look, I'm coming to go on Canada. I'm coming to go to, I will be in Bomi County, I will be in Grand Caymon County, I will be in other countries coming on their awareness for the July 24th to the 26th. Peaceful protest. And it's going to be very peaceful. You think we're not aware that he has created malicious in the MCC? We are aware that he has placed a lot of Zogos. The Sabu unit is the one taking over MCC now. Look, international community, y'all please come take the country from this man. He's not able to country, please. Y'all come before the country that you people have invested in so much. Go back to the war days. Because if people don't do that, he's provoking situation. Why is he provoking situation? I'm not traveling. My children are traveling with my wife. I'm here. I'm going to my rally to tell our supporters to vote for Honorable Tila Yire and Honorable Darius Delon. And let me tell you something. The monster will be defeated in most of the country. You don't see it. You don't see it? That you'll be defeated in most of the country? This is a tactic that they are carrying on now to delay the process. But he wastes time. Now you know how MCC to implore Liberians to go and sweep. All the time they put suffering because you want the people to vote for you. So you do that, you in sympathy with them. Look, this man is not in sympathy with anybody in the country.
Although you are a member of the 54th legislature, lastly from my end, are you going to write official complaint to the plenary?
I'm going to do that. I've written so many communications. And because this speaker has become a security or bodyguard to this president, when we send communication there, he just keep it the way he feel it. Can you imagine this speaker that have 1,500 votes, I have 14,800 votes. He look at me and say, why I have to go to protest? Can you imagine the speaker acting at one labor because he saw his dictator dancing, so he was dancing? The whole you think of me, I jump over it. Look at him, look at the disgrace. This speaker has become an embarrassment to the 54th. Are you not aware that he has become an embarrassment to the 54th? You think the speaker is not aware of what happening to me? He's aware. When the people came there surrounded my house illegal, they wanted to arrest me. The speaker was aware. The speaker said, Melvin Cole here. When Melvin Cole came and heard the situation, now Melvin Cole called and said, Mr. Speaker, what you explain to me? That's not the situation. Look at Bobo Chimo. Honorable Bobo Chimo said, I think he's Jahal Lahina, right? Look, Honorable Jahal Lahina, let me say this to you. You can't make me afraid in the country. If you think you can suspend me, no, bring the communication on the floor. I challenge him to bring a communication on the floor to suspend me. Look, what happened today have caused more problem in this country. You don't know that? The international community is aware. They are aware. I'm going to read them officially. I'm going to read, especially the American government officially, telling them to stop all the support that they are sending to this government when it comes to national security. Because it's not being used for the internal purpose. The American government believes in the rule of law. The rule of law have been disrespected. You people are aware. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody came here and said, some people say I get instruction. People barricaded my house as a lawmaker. It had never happened before. Only honor Jahal Lahina administration or leadership or lawmaker have been disrespected. Because when we bring communication on the floor, he say, when I put it on the floor, the president, do I live for one dictator? Do I live for this president? If Jahal Lahina think he live with the president to his house, I live here, you see my house, right? Now that's why I live in the market, I'm not going nowhere. You see the situation? Where do Bobo Chimo live? Bobo Chimo live somewhere on the highway. He can't even go to people. The people, what's wrong with, what's going on?
Sorry.
Mrs. Kolubah, finally from my end, when your luggage was confiscated, did you ask for the food of the children and it wasn't given to you? Because you said, you actually asked for your children's food and they refused to give it to you.
Yes, I asked for my children's food and my passport. They said they will not give it to us.
Did they give you any reason why they couldn't give you the children's food?
Why you call reason? Don't ask my web that embarrassing question. Why you call reason?
Oh, because they're strange.
Look, the country is being run and somebody got the country in his hand, but he's lying. He doesn't have this country in his hand. The country belongs to the Liberian people. And that is why the Liberian people will speak for this coming senatorial and representative election. The Liberian people will speak. You will see the aggressiveness in the people speaking. Can you imagine one cup of rice now is like 100 liberty? Where is the country going? The rate now, rate for your horse, I saw 205. If for your horse, you can't control the rate. The only thing now, look at him. I asked him where he going. He said he going to Blue Fee to go play football. What do you do? What you do? Just to tell the people you bring money? Let me use it to marry make? Is this the kind of president the Liberian people wanted? He has become an embarrassment or disgrace to the country. Are you people not aware? Are you people not aware? No, don't feel sorry for me. The situation has been provoked, and we address it, and we address it aggressively.
Thank you, Honorable Kolubah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.